to lock
Okay, we're finally here, chat. We're finally here. We've got EG on defense. We've got 100 Thieves on attack.
Lost to champions thus far against an EG who has started to work through this lower bracket, and well, we'll have to work on their retake this round. C left open is 100 Thieves Exec.
Yeah, it's going to be a casual 5-on-5 for the retake. Doesn't seem like Bao wants to do anything, so maybe some forward hunting from Timotino. See, the rest of Evil Genius is taking a lot of control on the rest of the map.
Yeah, I like seeing them set up for a double flank here. But the question is, how does 100 Thieves respond once they realize an opportunity to push towards CT and fight close, cut this flank in half?
It's going to have to be quick.
I feel like they've got
Once 100 Thieves realize
like they got way too much util on this.
Two players
When's
now
the
revealing
Omen Flash
themselves
coming
down.
in?
Long as Okeano strikes, 100 Thieves fight forward. That's all the players back in spawn dealt with. And a
Great shots, bro.
out from Vora.
Great shots.
This round is wraps.
Yeah, EG on this one. Early on, I kind of disagree with how they're playing. You're going up against a comp that is two agents that win you after plant. If one of them's alive, if two of them are alive, I would be impressed if anyone wins the retake. So to play retake, or have the bit better. Like this wall can be used for slow retake or fast flood. I'm only gonna like it if they fast flood. I would much rather they do this and just hold the Saints. To be honest, I'm a bigger fan of this wall anyway. To be honest, I will say it's comp dependent though. But against this comp, you can't let them plant. You gotta hold Saints.
If you're a team that is, you know, going for that early default, using it to nullify fight utility and make that.
What teams do you think can beat 100 Thieves on bind? Not EG from what I've seen. There's definitely teams that can beat them on bind though. It's solo Waylay. Who was the team that had good theory against them? Was it G2 where they used the chamber at long? That was pretty cool. They could probably beat them. Maybe they did beat them. I can't even remember what happened.
So with that kill,
I felt like ages ago.
Going to move back towards Cryo in mid.
Seeing Neon in heaven is really suspicious, and they're going to realize that there's something else going on. Cryo will walk in and might catch a timing here onto Bao.
And
they did beat them? Yeah.
They
had great chamber theory with it.
Through spawn as well, so he knows he has a timing to creep up into the smoke. See if he can find a kill. A little bit unexpected as the flank is dealt with, and 100 Thieves continue to control this map.
Both these teams play very flank heavy on their
Who's the best Haven team at the moment? I'm not sure. Might have to say BBL from what I've seen.
Still in this spot.
A little bit patient, now stepping forward. Off a paranoia end.
Heretics are actually pretty legit on that map as well.
Now one of the difficulties I think EG is going to face on this defensive half early on is by losing that early pistol, by going for some lighter buys the Marshall in this round.
Well, money's incredibly good. Cryo's allowed to go down, so it keeps hunting. Yeah, it's an extra one.
Yeah, he was plus 33 in the last match this team played. He has really been a monster after coming in as this unusual pickup. A Brazilian player who got dropped, you know, some rumors of maybe not being the best teammate. Went back down to tier 2 for his second time. But just reappears on the CG roster and is immediately finding the individual success that you know he can get at his peak.
All right, big buy rounds. Big buy round against the bonus rounds.
Set up with
it's a lot of light armors.
Of the map, but like we were talking about, it can be hard to fight up for that early space when the interceptor goes down.
I'm really looking at how EG approach a lobby control. In their previous game,
on Haven, wasn't Nongshim really impressive? Nongshim's got a good map pull.
It's really tough to contain from that position when you're against a double smokes comp.
And EG haven't done a whole lot.
The thing with Nongshim is
100 Thieves have control. This time they only put 2 players
so
over
much
here, so
is on how good Danby is that
showing some presence now in mid that pulls a smoke out.
I can't say they do like an insane amount of good stuff because it's just how impactful one guy is.
Zen creeps up into it, but is hard held, and there was no utility behind that. that was fully out on his own. That's now a Phantom to be upgraded from 100 Thieves. Is they still have plenty of time to work
they create
with.
a lot of pressure on this one.
They don't have a lurk to go
this is nice. They still got a lot of time.
Still, with
question marks created.
On this map. Even on the bonus round, this is a winning position.
Heavy rotate. I mean, what a call this is right now.
Tendencies twice in a row now as EG stack 4 players on that A side.
I'm gonna watch AG at Santiago. Dude, by the sounds of it, from what people are saying, is I think I might enjoy watching the China teams
Retaking into C
at Masters.
With some great utility, including that interceptor in the post plant.
AG and G-Lai sound good.
And we get to see some different post plant protocols from 100 Thieves. Still the forward fight from their Neon, but this time there is that late presence in mid. Bang has a chance to backstab or come back into garage if he so desires. There is an alarm bot right on his left shoulder, but at the same time, Timotino jumps up into window, taken out. But still, Evil Geniuses don't have an infinite amount of time, and as one player goes out into the open all on his own, is Cryo and Bang lock down garage. Calm is gonna just have to straggle away.
I gotta see.
One of the most impressive
I gotta see EG be a little more proactive. They can't really be getting into. Instead of
They've always been a team going back to previous coaches.
Instead of double question mark over towards A, and then leaning over to A with 4 to gamble, they have to like push down middle.
Always having the next step ready here.
They can't do the gamble against this comp.
Ready to pinch in and very carefully choosing what utility to save to put themselves.
The gamble doesn't really work, and this is essentially going to be the same thing because they'll be able to 2 and then fast push behind if they do go to the site that they're gambling. This just gives them a way better percentage chance of winning. They can get some kills. They can potentially kill 2 of the VIPs before they get into a site, and then
probably the only reason that didn't go
it's going to work a lot better. And if they do go over towards A, they're pushing behind, so the Viper smoke won't get the full value.
Did enough to find themselves in this match today. See how they can problem solve here now as 100 Thieves
never gamble A. Boo says after perfectly gambling A. 9 rounds was it in your game?
Out of bow, all the way down C long, that informs a little bit better for EG when they want to go for these A stacks.
EG might want to go for a refight. Super caught by Bang.
It's felt a little bit scattered from EG. Especially on these short fights.
What a lovely tether, man.
When they do swing together, that's when 100 Thieves have 3 players trained on the line. So they get mowed down here with just the pistols in hand.
Dude, 100 Thieves is so nice to watch at the moment.
You have such great info with the push-up towards long. They still had information from that alarm bot in garage. Would have liked to see them just hold back and quiet stack that with the worst weapons.
Is it a gamble if they never break the Cypher trip? Depends how... I mean, I would say I would do hard rule of this is not a gamble because it's the easiest side to retake. But then I would need early info. If I had a trip here, then I would class it as gambling.
Good news though. Next round for EG, even though this one is a wash, they will have an operator for DG's in.
Oh, well, that's a way to solve all of your problems.
Yeah, well, maybe not all of them, but I think when you can set him up on a line forward at one side of the map, it makes it so much easier to just go into those stacks together, hard anchor, and feel like you have less need to go for these kind of active plays that they've been getting caught on.
It is still a little bit tough to find value with that option.
Any timeout, or are they okay? It looks like looks like they're having a lot of conversation.
Crosshair.
So then we have to think, is
okay, big buy rounds. This is pretty much the win condition of EG, it feels like. When this guy gets an op, he takes over games. So much so that maybe in pistol rounds they need to do the old 100 Thieves and save 400. Just in case they lose a pistol, so they can get it early in buy rounds.
Cryo and Bang into A, look for Cryo, or Bang rather, to get that little insert. The rest of 100 Thieves into mid. And as that operator gets the pick, that can be the go button for 100 Thieves now.
He really is. Like, he really is probably the most underrated op player, I would say.
Himself in the open, doesn't matter.
Like, even when people are talking about top 5, top 10, you asked me that a year ago, I don't think I'm putting him in the top 10, and it's so unjustified. He's so good. Dude, my guy is sick as well, though.
DG's been spotted as well. That op's not getting saved again. Down it goes, and 100 Thieves not only win the round, but eviscerate EG's
we're gonna have a timeout. And
like clockwork.
And it's another miscue in a critical spot. Bow tucked in the left corner. chooses
Fade
a timing
util's
to
so
swing
good
alone
right now.
into garage. And as soon as he falls, makes it all the easier.
You're worried
for
this is going to be an
100 Thieves to split
insanely
that site.
one-sided
Lovely
series.
utility for
It
backside
definitely
end.
might, because I think they'll struggle at bind.
Completely
But
dismantle EG's hold.
again, I think this is an attack comp, so if EG can, I'm not saying it's ideal, but if they can get 4, I would be believing.
Cryo picked it up, threw it off the map. So no chance to get that one back online. Digizin is going to be waiting another couple rounds before he can dip into that fund again.
And the beginning for the guys who have been really the flag bearers for EG in the 2 games they've won in the lower bracket. Digizin alongside Superman. 1 kill combined right now.
It's been a tough start for them.
It's a great second shot as well.
Timo, man. He is, I think, so far for Americas. He got it eventually.
Yeah, you know.
Timo, though, is I think, for me, right now, the rookie I have been the most impressed with in Americas.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to start just
so good
pushing down mid at the beginning or reactively.
And he's playing such a hard role.
Why Fade and not Silver on this map? Fade's pretty legit on this map. It's not like it's not as clear cut as it used to be. Fade is better than Silver if you're just doing a straight comparison right now, especially with the Fade changes to the ult. The Fade ult's like really good right now, so it combos well with a lot of stuff.
Just a straight up gunfight. He wins it on his own, but then
the Fade is also on defense. I don't know if anyone remembers game changers, but this is actually really good against the passive default of the Viper wall in terms of your A defense. Right, say, hopefully they use the wall now. There was a team in game changers that used to do tether here in front of the wall, and then they would TP up towards here, so you'd be able to see anyone like attached from the tether, and then you could just spam them. Like, there's some really good stuff with the Fade tether. You can also do a Fade eye that lands early, so if anyone swings out towards here, they instantly get scanned like before they've turned the corner. Like, Fade's legit, man. Fade's legit on this map. The only good thing about the Silver is, like, obviously cross-map stuff as well, and, like, your C hits. Your C spams aren't as good. You got to be a little closer. You're limited to Fade eyes here instead of recons everywhere. But also, people are just so used to the recon that they normally know where, like, the most common ones are.
Really expecting some form of aggression on the anti-eco.
Seems like they're very suspicious of that coming from A lobby. Wouldn't hate to see a B finish in this round. They have worked into that space quite a few times.
Something Vor has shown quite a few times has been this prowler up through mid around the 1 minute mark to try and dislodge anyone that's crept up underneath window or is stepping into the space. What that means for
the double prowler as well. Yeah, we didn't even mention that's true. Double prowler, like normally on attack you're kind of limited, right? Say you do a passive default like this, they push up close A, they have garage control. Like, you have to kind of pick or choose and work out how you're going to take one of the others without using the drone. With this you can do prowler and then prowler. You're scared of short, but there's only one angle they're going to be. It's just a low buy. So again, maybe got to be focusing on the next round.
All right, don't watch that. It doesn't really matter. It's still going to be that retake.
I would like to see them just send the sheriffs in and DGs in, just go in if they get success.
Either way,
yeah, I mean, you should see right here a prime example of why this. You can't let him take site. You got Interceptor, you have smoke over towards spawn. I mean, he could win that. That was a nice try.
Too solid. 100 Thieves, stay perfect.
Got a little dicey in that anti-eco. You can see that the paranoia,
he wants to die because he saved the op money. Oh, okay.
Some blinds up, allow a
with the 1,000 he wouldn't have been able to buy it.
But again, that second layer of post-plant protocol from 100 Thieves just too good. And this is just brutal. Comes so close to finding a player. It's no information and instead die. So now we look ahead. It's 6-0.
Yep.
How do they deal with A lobby?
Yeah, I got the scuba skin line.
Well, they got to get the scuba skin line, Mimi.
Okay, of course.
They got to wait till the next game.
Okay, big buy rounds. Yeah, on defense, insta recon into potential Sova ult. Like that he... Com is like a great Sova if you're trying to learn a lot of insta ults. Like, moves back to make sure that it's perfect range so it's harder for them to dodge if it does hit.
adjustments EG are going to
He's
make.
one of the better sets of
Turn down
all-round
into mid.
users, like
Virtually
first 5
uncontested.
seconds.
And it's such a passive hold for EG.
Just
Only
with this
the
one
alarm
as well,
bot
just
here.
because he has his ult,
Turned that
he's
off
on
fast. 100 Thieves will
he's on
simplify.
rotate
Straight up
duties
take
and
on
then
the
plays
B
over
side
towards
with no
spawn
one
just because
home
he
to
can
counter.
react, and obviously
Well,
this line is great,
Well,
right?
it doesn't matter. Unaffected is Cryo.
Well, he might have gotten someone. Timatino's trying to run. He's all the way back towards spawn.
Oh,
Taken on
Viper
through,
ult.
but now it's Viper's
It's a
sit.
hard retake, man. Dude, this
Turns
Viper
B-side
wrecks them.
green.
Maybe they can get something from Garage.
EG have to navigate their way back in. First is going to be out these doors. Bora in the open, doesn't matter.
Well,
Locks it down.
I'm a little worried for EG at the moment.
Now the teleport on top side from Okeanos. He can't see anything. He's up here, prowled out. Digizen's got an operator, using it like a shotgun. No one has a clue what's going on this site. It's a mixture of colors.
That was a spike, creates a little bit of pressure, but we just got no time on this.
Still a
Yeah.
mid as the flank comes in. Bang is still
This is 100
alive,
Thieves
stalling
looking
it
at
out.
Genji Munchkin.
Another
If you
for
watch
100
him in
Thieves.
2025, every
red
single
hole clutch
Viper
for Bang.
ult would be
As he
used over
dances his way
towards
into
from
his
B,
7th
and they
straight
would win
round.
every single time if they got the spike down and his ult was up.
And EG had the right approach, fight out from Garage, get these players off of the areas in mid, outside that Viper's pit, so you can pinch into the Viper. No.
Bora Knight's doing good,
Bora
man.
gets 2
And he's an
kills,
aimer, bro.
Easily shuts it down.
He's an aimer in his
And
IGL's,
going
his
back to
IGLing
your
skin.
point, 100 Thieves make great decisions. They're trying to deal with A lobby. They're trying to change it up.
I think,
Okay, we just
I think the
simplify.
coaches are
Send them a B hit with
probably
the
a good
ult
reason
and
for
win
that
around.
as well.
How many times has Vora been able to just find
Cryo
empty
planting
sites
with the
this
ult
game?
here.
It
I mean,
feels
they're
like
thinking so
4 or
far
5
ahead right now.
rounds, completely uncontested, but now the operator that was saved. How confident are you feeling? No way!
I mean, he pushed over
Already
towards short
spammed
angle
out
and they're
down
just
short.
holding it.
There were smokes in front of that one.
So reactively here,
Sometimes
I would
everything
just like
goes
them
your
to
way in a
just
game.
two-pass and creep out middle and then walk through garage
Zoc
same
still
time.
posted in the
They
close
got to
corner.
try something.
You gotta get this kill.
Looks like it might be
Give
happening.
EG a chance in the round, but it's so patient from 100 Thieves.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
waiting
This
for
is
the
good.
re-aggression, and they might be about to
Okay,
find
they're
it.
giving
Two
themselves a
players
chance
walking
here.
down mid from EG.
Any prowlers left for Vora? Still has 2. This is usually when you use it down in mid. Yeah, as I'm saying, but it spots a
Okay,
deeper
they should
player.
speed up towards A now.
Still, though, that's enough information for 100 Thieves just to regroup and move towards A. It all comes down to Digizen.
Nice shot, man.
Nice shot from him. Instantly slips on out. The stun to slow things down. As now the rest of 100 Thieves realize they've got to go. There's no more time
Nice
to
shot,
wait.
bro.
Another brilliant shot out of Digizen. And Supa's crept into the corner. Nice work out from him.
But
100
they,
Thieves
I
not
mean, they
gone
gave
yet.
themselves a great chance on this.
The
Oh my
shotgun
guy,
down
that is...
with not again. Comp
Kickoff do
closing
it
in.
again.
He's just instantly
No
watching the flank, of
shots.
course.
3 for Cryo. And the round for 100 Thieves.
That's such a heartbreaker for
That's a
EG.
shame, man. EG reacted really well in the 4v5.
Digizen has been their salvation in so many games.
Digizen did great.
Looked like he was about to do it again. It's 2 stunning op shots, back sight. One on Timatino in particular, so impressive. But the second he falls,
Oh, okay. Well,
unlucky for Oki, I guess. Bao jumping around the corner with the judge, him not getting a kill there. I think the last straw. And this
Second
game
timeout on this.
EG's map choice
Ooh.
is rough. That's a second timeout call.
Potteriff the second timeout in 8 rounds. And the last timeout was, what, 2 rounds ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe 3. But then 100 Thieves immediately changed up their game plan, put more of a focus on mid, won 2 rounds, and, well, now, again, EG trying to settle down.
And this is a tough situation to be in, because normally when you play a game like
solid,
this,
mate.
it's like, okay, we haven't been fighting for so much forward space, like, maybe we change that
Peach,
and run some
you maybe
aggro
have a
plays on the
good,
defense side.
it's
That
a
sounds great
little
in theory in
different
terms
from
of
the stuff
mixing it
you
up,
do.
But we have the benefit of watching how 100 Thieves have been so controlled.
The most recent
waiting for
Zeta
that
game,
aggression. Even though EG
Zeta
haven't
against
shown it yet,
DRX,
if they do fight up,
you might have
I feel like 100 Thieves
you might have
are
like a
prepared
weird
for it
video
entirely.
Yeah,
on
because
snowballing
you're
in
either running
Valorant.
into an interceptor A lobby,
We had
or
4 halves in a
mid,
row that were all
the
down to
Prowler
just
is
winning the
coming in a minute,
pistol.
You're getting re-cleared in that area.
It's definitely worth a look at. I think you can make a pretty good
Maybe
video
this
from
is
it.
the round where we finally get an honest A lobby fight. EG have tried it before, where they've crept up into the smoke. Even that last round where they got spammed down short.
Okay,
I
here we
always
go.
think EG would have a better shot just trying to blow it up through mid, up into window a little bit quicker, if they wanted to go for it. Currently, Digizen, all on his own steps forward.
Go, go, go.
This is interesting.
Bring them down.
100 Thieves rarely so split on an anti-eco. But after showing so much presence in Garage, Initiator and Duelist, yeah, as you say, some amount of bite. And with the rotate out from Digizen, that has opened up the A side.
Yeah, they had him run as well.
So really, the only hope of this round now is Calm in this weird position.
Oh my, are they going to try and sell a fake B hit into an A split?
Yeah.
I think that's the vision. Maybe enough counter util to send Timotino out of here, as the step out of Garage is just a little bit too late. And now Calm, up long. The shot's not found. Rest of 100 Thieves.
Dude, watching a good Raze is, sorry, a good Neon is so fun,
just
man.
Meticulous.
What duelist can Timotino not play?
They're sliding out. They're hard clearing the Sova. Aware.
Is he just one of those?
Always holding down the flank. You think about the pistol round where he got 2. You think about that round outside Garage. Again, good for 1, but Supa has now called Okeanos over to his side of the map. That's awkward. It's given 100 Thieves control.
Damn, bro. He's got
I'll
show you after the round. There's some.
Not a great plan for that, but
my guy can play everything, by the way. Dude, look at this. This is overall games.
This is outrageous.
It's actually everything. And honestly,
finally,
lowest rating on the Waylay, and that's purely just because he plays solo.
Opportunity for an
because Waylay's impressive.
But at this point, it just feels too little,
and
too
just
late.
plays them all to a high level.
Look at this re-clear. Timotino is so on his game.
One enemy remaining.
Just crisp in every shot.
I'm out of here.
Okay, up out of Garage door.
Does he know Reyna though? Yeah, that's true. You're right, man. You got him.
Oh, okay,
nice shot.
He gets it. Had to go for the rescope, down on 30 HP. Now without Cryo in the mix, 100 Thieves realize, wait a second, we actually don't have to waste any time. Onto this B site, that should be an easy plant for them.
Oh, that's my bad. No, that is legit my bad.
Drops, so now
that's all on me. That's actually nothing to do with him.
Up on site, now getting flushed out by a lockdown. Makes some noise. I mean, he has the ultimate to try and cancel. Gonna try and shadow step his way out of there. Regardless, doesn't have a second one, so he's detained. This round is a disaster for 100 Thieves. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And all right.
Okay,
yeah.
if you showed me that round in a vacuum and then told me
little mess up, but it's still a good round to prove that it's like that is EG's win condition, no doubt. Have to get an off.
Possibly been dismantled was Timotino fighting into Link with a self-stun. Even earlier.
Yeah, even this.
Just a nice shot from DG, a little whiff out of Cryo.
How do I think we solved the snowballing problem? I said it earlier, Teets. I think we have 2 options. I think, you know how in CS you have like your econ here, and in VALORANT right now, this your loss bonus econ, it would go down to original, right? In CS you only go down to 1 because they had a snowballing problem, right? It would only take off this and go down to that. So that's how you would solve the just purely econ if you wanted to handle it like that. Otherwise, I think the no diffuse, no plant orb, so no one gets ults to help snowball is probably the one as well.
Sound advice.
But yeah, there's also like a discussion on board, like on top of that, of why would Riot ever want to do that, because the upsets are so entertaining.
Pressure mounting as the onslaught of EG members support Calm. Nice work from him. Get his before dropping. Now these rounds getting a little bit scattered.
Oh, nice shots, bro.
Look at Cryo still stuck around in mid.
3?
That's a 3K.
We said they needed 4, and maybe I would be believing.
Maybe the floodgates are opening.
Yes, they are. I mean, another round where just a few little mistakes for 100 Thieves, missed timing and how they fight up into short. I think maybe an overcommitment. This is a team that's been very thorough in playing these slow rounds and finding the right site. This really feels like the first time this game they've actually hit a site with players on it.
Yeah. 2 rounds in a row as well where 100 Thieves have moved a little bit quicker too. 2 rounds where, even though Digizen's op isn't finding a huge amount of value like in this last round, it's been heading over towards the C side, which means I think the actual fighting on site from EG has been a little bit more supported. Multiple rifles and players rotating over, so good work there. We'll get 2 in a row for EG.
9-3.
Yeah.
I don't want to oversell it, but it does make it doable Remember, they won 3 out of 4 of their pistol rounds and bonus rounds in the game that they won against Envy. They've been good for that, and that's the start of something, of a comeback. Okeana, it's good to see him getting it going. I feel like since joining the CG roster, I haven't had that game where I'm watching and thinking, this is the guy that impressed me so much on Lev last year.
Dude, look at the actual kills right now.
So 100 Thieves.
It doesn't.
Back working into mid. It's been rare they've seen a player here. Now Okeanos playing the high line. Nothing to be found just yet. Remember, this fight into Garage went poorly for Bao the last time. This time falls into the backside. This time the operator is there, and the ult canceled in backside. Dodges it nice on the first one, taken down, and the rest of 100 Thieves here in full force.
This overwhelm is so nice. It's a nice strat.
Position. He can play inside this pit.
Looks hard to hold.
Got a lot of room to work with. No decay to affect him. And with the shorty as well. Stepping into it, that's 3 for him, and 100 Thieves right back in it.
Too many ults, too much good util.
The more you watch this Vito get played,
Smoke,
the more
molly,
situations where you think about
spawn
just
to make
how
sure they
strong
can't
that ult
fast
can
flood
be.
in.
Being able to sit in a
3
pit
strong
with a
ults.
shorty out and have the HP advantage is so big.
Is the NRG game tonight as well? Yeah, that's the third game
Scaling
tonight.
from 100 Thieves, getting the spam kills they've been
Quite a
finding
nice
all
shot.
game. And going up 10-2 at the half. It's desperation for EG. Let's see if they've got anything left in the tank after this.
This is EG's map, yeah. I feel bad for him a little bit, but
beat it with a better deal on one of these fine cars.
there is just a bit of a gap.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
Bringing your AT&T or T-Mobile
Alex,
for a
thank
better
you so
deal
much.
today.
Jesus. Alex, mate, that's crazy. I feel like you'll find some meaning though. Yeah, it's a bit of a devastating loss for EG after yesterday, but 100 Thieves is definitely making back the time though. 27-minute VOD at the moment. The tech pause was actually longer. Haste with the Prime, appreciate the 17 months. Thank you for doing that, bro. Is the comeback possible here? I mean, it's possible, but I just don't think it's happening, man. The veto on defenses, they got to be a little proactive with it, but 100 Thieves haven't really missed a beat when it comes to understanding their comp, so I would imagine they'll be proactive if they need to be.
For the faithful, it'll have to start with a pistol round for EG. They're trailing,
especially with the with their comp. I would do the C wall
on their own attacking side.
For
now
sure.
EG,
because the push down middle is like great. All the pressure of the push down middle is also great.
Using both timeouts to get EG ready to put up a fight here.
Bad news for the faithful though. Last time 100 Thieves played this map,
100 Thieves Lev rematch next week. I don't know, man. I'm not super confident about the C9 Lev game.
Around Cryo on this veto, either with fast rotates or some aggressive plays. I feel like he gets so
Okeanos
much value
raid
and has
boss.
so much freedom in the way he sets up. You can see on this pistol, starts towards long, but can teleport back if needed.
EG played so passively on the defensive side. Interesting to see 100 Thieves look to get Timatino tucked away by Bunny early on here.
You're a raid boss. You check the corner though, right?
Has fallen away, but no one's looking in that corner. A little bit shaky. Stun doesn't matter. Timatino drops his own stun. It's a 1-for-1 at the start as Evil Geniuses destroy this mid hold.
Great pick from Supa. Picks the perfect time to swing and now continues fighting for more.
It might be too much. Up into window and shut down. And that's a problem because the rest of Evil Genius is real far back. The only space they had was in Garage. Now that they've lost that player, they have no information on this map at all.
And it gives time for 100 Thieves to group. Work together outside of Garage and a chance to push through.
That turret getting a ping.
Oh, they think it's A.
But are they
How far away do they get before they hear?
Garage, still a lot of question marks. Right now, none of those areas a concern.
100 Thieves expected off of that turret being broken. EG to run it back towards A.
30 seconds left.
They're wrong. Instead, it'll have to be a set retake. Onto this site 3-on-3.
That turret guarding long is real nice, though. It lets
they have a plan with the recon?
up towards C-Link.
Maybe like a...
Forward position here.
Oh, no, okay.
Very early for 100 Thieves to deal with. Opening exchange. The brief ceasefire ends with Dudges in.
That's an omen flash. Kind of has to just guess with it.
Thieves. No, this fight is up here.
Ooh, lovely shots.
Lethal.
Wow. It's 1-1 on the pistols.
Had a very slow start to this game, as did the rest of his team. But now he's starting to come online. 14-9, leading the way for his team. And look at the pivotal kills he gets this round. That one on Zavora, taking away the Fade utility, continuing to fight up for a third.
Ooh, I'm about to get some ecos! I'm about to get some ecos!
And Okeano's excited about the prospect of round 14.
Bro, he's doing that and he doesn't buy an outlaw.
He's been so loose, even during the tech issues.
I mean, he
can't get that excited and buy a bulldog, surely.
Skills, some great artwork there.
Even trailing 10-3 still.
He's gonna get insta-popped.
Energy for Evil Geniuses.
Do they buy anything into it?
You
One
see
bandit.
how heavily EG's buying into this one. Keeping pretty much all of these guns feels like a necessity. Give that bonus round a good chance. But they've got the right stack, 4 players.
I'm a little concerned,
Here
Mimi.
against them. Oh.
And that's a counter paranoia ready to go. That's not utility in EG's hands. Stun doesn't do too much, and now Calm gets that kill back and deep. That's all right for Evil Geniuses. Do they choose to stick around, though?
Deploying drone.
Again, some more stalls.
I do wonder if
Drone has only seen
if
the Viper
EG
here.
had a better score if they don't do the all-in into this and they actually like
Thieves aren't flinching, Mimi.
3 of them
buy the
still holding
ghost
together.
or a marshal
crossfire
to
could
be
be
able to
brutal.
scout out stacks. Because essentially here they're just...
I mean, how long are we going to wait? There's a dart
They're
for
just-
Calm. That's going to come down.
I mean, they're guessing.
30 seconds left.
This wall's going to drop soon, and that's going to be the start of things. Bang. Right on the other side is ready for it. Bor will get his one, but Evil Geniuses not leaving too many
Player standing.
gaps in the armor.
Yeah, sorry.
No issues here, even if it gets a little bit low, and even if a couple kills come in,
They
Evil
didn't- I
Geniuses
mean, didn't love
take
it,
this
but-
round 2 all the same.
It's very good that they did not lose that round because they were hitting straight into a
You
stack.
don't say.
But still, with how heavily they bought in, losing 2 guns is not insignificant. They want to make a real comeback here. Putting a good effort into this bonus round. It's going to be big, and it was just the anti-eco, but I do see some concerns that I've seen as a theme.
Oh my god, I only got one?
That's my biggest concern. Only one
That is
eco.
a big one, but with Calm's calling, I've seen a lot of these rounds where they take an early extremity, freeze, and just re-hit with low info.
Players
not really
that
plotting the
die
other side.
board
But that can lead them to
stingers.
sometimes hitting low info into stacks, like we
And
saw in
throws
that
the
round.
gun over as well. Sure, nice.
Well, again, playing with limited information on the map, 5 players.
Yeah. Not that I'm worried about them now because of the score.
It's a
but
little bit peculiar, though, because it's so
I am-
quiet from EG, not
I'm
really
a
showing
little worried
anything.
for 100 Thieves that
Quick exchange
with how
down
they're
into
playing, they're
long.
always going to have pretty weak signs.
Zasana rotates on in. This time, though, I don't think Evil Geniuses are going to go for that
I think Cryo as well didn't buy
protracted
the...
pause. Instead, just waiting for this wall to drop, and Okeanos catches a shaky
Didn't buy
Asana.
the trap.
Vora also dropping. Where did 100 Thieves go?
EG again, freeze and re-hit. This time, just win every gunfight. I suppose if you
Just
don't
dying
win
in
the
1
macro,
second. Yeah, I mean,
you just hope every one of your players
just
in
with,
the
just with how their
4-on-4 gets
comp
the
is
win.
again.
Yeah,
One
sure,
trip,
why not?
only one bit of info, so they're spread out like pretty
And
thin.
this is what we saw yesterday versus Envy,
Right,
right?
5 chokes
Winning the
essentially if you
pistol,
don't go
clean
aggro. You kind of
conversions
obviously
on
can
the
have 2 on
bonus,
site
like,
here, but
This is an EG that could get a
so
little bit
I would
scarier
much
as we get deeper
prefer.
into the
And
second
again,
half.
trust me, I love this wall,
You
but I
remember that
would
Envy game, and
do this, start
just
going
think about the fact that
proactive.
EG would have had
maybe
no
getting
business
info
winning
so that we
that
can
first
react
map if it weren't
differently.
for the bonus rounds.
I don't think
They
with this
won
comp
both
they can
on
sit
Pearl.
back like this.
And from this game
You-
too,
like I said earlier,
they
I
should've
think
had
you have to be
no business
proactive.
coming
You've only
back
got the
in
one
down
trip. If
10-2.
Cryo buys it, I'm pretty sure he didn't buy it this
actually
round.
have a shot.
Typically, though, we've seen Evil Geniuses get these big leads, and then the game starts to become close. That was plaguing them all throughout
Here's the
2025.
solution: never get a big lead.
Huge.
Always come back.
there a cowbell down there?
There is a cowbell.
That's awesome. And these shots from Okeanos as well. Austin was just kind of caught out in the open.
Step by step, guys. Step by step.
Very true.
Sound advice. 100 Thieves still have a bye here, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're light armor believers. DG's in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Away from this veto.
They're essentially ecos for him. He might like this.
100 Thieves playing really heavily into mid to allow them to quickly rotate onto the extremities.
Trip over towards B.
Although again, these
Sure.
slow, quiet rounds have to make 100 Thieves a little bit nervous because they don't really have that much forward information right now. I think a haunt was just thrown on A long. They got instantly broken. And that's all they know.
Much like Chamber, Vito basically needs help when he's soloing the BC side of the map. Unlike a KJ or a Chamber who have
Praying they go garage. Yeah, they had a big garage setup.
You can watch a lot more space.
Info with the Fade Eye getting shot. Oh, we saw the gun as well.
And you saw the barrel of the gun. Supa holds the line.
Oh.
No, Timatino's trapped in the corner. And it doesn't matter.
No way. No way. DG Singh got him anyway. And I think they got a save on this. Yeah, 100 Thieves need a timeout, I'm pretty sure. Not the best game plan, in my opinion, for this one.
He's going to have to beg evil geniuses to walk forward into him. Otherwise, this round is just over.
Thus far, this is showing a good read for EG. Ignore the veto side of the map, prioritize A. It's almost always going to be a lack of information on that side.
Get your clipping tool of choice ready.
Okay.
Let's see some TikTok teleport shenanigans.
Don't worry, guys. He's not in here.
Give us one more TP, Asuna. Come on. Go all the way into long. TP for the ninja defuse? No time. Goes for the classic of all things.
I mean, they're so far away, it wouldn't kill him.
You can close your clipping software of choice.
It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, definitely wanna see a changer for 100 Thieves, man. I was expecting a little more.
What does that make that? Is that now 6 out of the last 7 for evil geniuses? Trailing back to the last half.
Don't laugh at that. Chrissy said 6 out of, not back to back. Okay. We're never gonna win this battle.
We're never gonna win this battle. That's so true.
Accept it, Mimi.
Okay, dude, so many things that 100 Thieves could do. They could do that A thing that I was talking about. Well, it's a low buy. Like micro stuff, they could do this A thing, right, with the Teva and then spam with the Omen TP on top of the box. Right, that would help them a lot over towards A. It would also get them info that they could react off around the map. And I think that's probably what they need to do. They need to get a little bit more info. They need to be a bit more reactive. They need to be proactive. You can't, when you just play a solo trip on this map, right, just the one trip, your sights are weak. So you gotta do something. You've at least got an A default.
EG hasn't really been defaulting outside of
Textdoom Bros and MBS. They'll be so fine, man. These are like insanely experienced coaches. They'll start doing stuff reactively. I'm not saying they'll do the A thing. If they haven't seen Game Changers, they probably won't know about it. But they'll be... You're going to see them push somewhere, either reactively or at the beginning. Looks like an A default. Alex, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that as well. 5 minutes? That's all you got? Should have been longer, Alex.
She's better than Sova at challenging the Viper utility in a lobby. You can prowl through and kind of keep pressure up in that area. And I think that's the approach we're seeing this round.
4 players on a lobby.
Yeah, here we go. 4-person aggro. This is a lot better from them. It's a good timeout, and it gives me hope that in the buy rounds we'll see something. We'll see something similar. Maybe not insta aggro, but again reactive.
Thankfully, despite that Viper being alone, Cryo will be able to leapfrog to B and then over towards C connector with the double TP. To join his teammate.
Can you really see over the Viper wall the Omen TP? No, you tether in front. I can show you. Let me buy the plan if you.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I got it in the next thing.
If Yoru and Chamber could kind of have like.
It was Crew Blaze that did this. It's actually genius.
He doesn't do either of those agents as well as what they do. We have the quick rotates of a Yoru as well as the quick get out of jail free.
But 100 Thieves also plays way less Yoru than pretty much anyone else, so it's nice to have that compromise.
Good night. Well, you're getting what you asked for, Mimi. There is a flank out of A lobby. Unfortunately, Bao is still hanging out in spawn.
In for next round?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he also got the scouting report on these flanks coming in, so he can just now play heavy contain on the anti-eco.
Yeah, who wants the kills?
Missed the timing, though.
Superman. I mean, the killjoy getting these is perfect, bro. One for the confidence, which looks like it's needed. Second for the ult. Okay, very nice. This, right? So you have the wall up. You have the wall up over towards A. As a default, you TP on top of here. The Teva's in front, so you see the trails. Then you just spam off the trails. Have the vision from it. That was their default for the anti-Viper. It's really cool.
And I think that means instead of sending Timo on solo flanks like we saw in their last game, give him a friend. Maybe Calm. He seems like a great friend from that clip.
Always got his teammates back.
Okay, another A aggro for them.
That are kind of just farming during this win streak for Evil Geniuses. Again, quick up into A lobby at 100 Thieves. Back-to-back rounds. It wasn't just an eco strat.
They gotta.
This is a clear adaptation.
They gotta do something though.
The timeout, but Evil
they gotta do something. It's a good idea, but they're not gonna like go back into them. I like that they're being more proactive though. It's a great sign.
That hurts now, as there's still a player on C site to deal with. Cryo steps in as well. This is a brutal pinch. Now as Hunter Fury comes in, it's actually Calm to lay down supporting fire for EEG to get the spike down.
Big whiff from Bang, puts it back into a 4-on-4, and with no flank with a Viper's bit down, this is a very difficult retake.
The only way in will be Vora's Nightfall, but there's still that late pressure of Calm that'll come into Garage. 100 Thieves have to anticipate it, and they can't wait too long. Vora's looking for the right angle on this, but all it means is more and more time gone.
No Prowlers to follow up. Supa can still hang out in his pit.
2 players caught on the Nightfall. Bao decayed down, but too much time has been bought. Calm is already pushing on the flank. Calm takes down the first.
Nice from him, no overheat as well. Help the team out with the
rest of Evil Geniuses find their mark. 100 Thieves look out.
Very nice. I'm starting to look over towards his. Another eco. They at least can get a pretty good low buy with the Neon ult.
Scenario now for 100 Thieves.
I would just like them to be a little
out of their timeout, lose the
reactive.
first rifle round. And EG, it's simple solutions, but they've consistently been a step ahead.
That's why I think the Teva is going to be good, because even though the Teva combo thing over towards A is like cool, it also beats people going short. You know if they've gone short early, so you know if you can stack people.
Know that they're going to shift this setup.
And you know that you can react over towards C or mid or whatever.
Give us 2 beautiful mid-round C heads.
Dude, full believing, man. Full believing. Anything with the wall change? No. EG's in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that he can kill with light armors. They force buy into this one, even though they've been getting farmed by Outlaw. Bro, it's starting to look a little like... Who did Paper X lose to? RRQ? Where they just carried on buying light armor? Just carried on getting wrecked by Outlaw?
Not so low. Without a TP to get out of sight either.
Wow. Ditches in, goes to the Outlaw buy. All 5 members of 100 Thieves on light armor. Ditches in is down low, but as he creeps forward and waits for the jump peak, that is easy pickings for him.
The interceptor will slow things for another moment, but EG have no intention but to re-hit.
Tracking that head even through the box.
Now they're going to get suspicious, so they see the neon there, they hear the veto, they understand this is a step, but they don't have a lurk to call back into. We'll have to take some time reclearing space.
But 100 Thieves don't have information on B or C either. It's just solo players, so a very
time pretty low in this one. 30. Just gonna guess a little bit. Looks like they're gonna guess right. It'll be 3 close to B if they want a fast flood. Keep an eye on Timotino. He can create a lot of pressure while they're doing it as well behind. Molly to make sure they can't plant. 20 seconds. I mean, that spike, that should be the round, really. Big 1v1 for the Omen. Very nice.
So much success. That spike left in the open. No time left for Bao. 100 Thieves will take their first of the half.
Both teams play
a little expensive though, but
with basically 2/3 of the map in the fog of war. 100 Thieves had passive anchors on CNB. EG only had a contain with a turret. Neither team had any information except for towards A. So when they realize the stack has been called into that site, EG have to gamble and hit B with low info.
Nice!
And with 100 Thieves realizing quick enough, practically the entire team there to pinch as Simotino pushes in on the flank.
It's 5v5.
Appearing.
Okay.
There we go.
Dude, nice refresh,
bro.
bro. We've upgraded our technology. This used to take a long time.
Instantly back. It's a fake teleport from Okeanos. He's been enjoying this in recent games right at the beginning of round, but already 100 Thieves have cleared out their spawn. Realize that's going to be a fake.
Oh, lost it again. There we go. Nice.
Back to the more usual veto setup towards C, and
this is wrong though, right?
In an instant. Good night.
That's trouble. And now Vora caught out by the utility. Somehow goes unpinged. No one's looking.
Huge, man. EG's in didn't realize, and they all thought it was clear. Oh, dude, he got an extra dink on top of this as well. Chat, 2v2.
Now a 2-on-2.
1v2.
With the stinger, fights back. Another clutch for Calm.
Should try get a kill before he plants, really, but probably knows they're together. Shocks become pretty tempting because they're low.
That's uncomfortable.
Oh my god, and he knows the other guy's 10 HP. Oh, that guy won that with a stinger.
We'll take 11 for 100 Thieves.
That was the same spot from the last Calm clutch on this map that people remember.
Very nice.
Practically the same scenario.
11, yeah, he got wrecked by the HUD. It's 12.
Literally 1 HP.
And Vora here too.
Outrageous.
Times out the stun. And then Timotino, who sends himself
Dude,
in there to
where's the third guy
so
now?
Vora can get those kills. Just
Oh,
lines
he's
it up
close.
for him.
Yeah, okay. Garage. Yeah, Com's got to be so gutted here.
And that's a heartbreaking round. The momentum on this comeback suddenly stunted.
Thanks.
Thieves potentially ready to fight for A once again.
They know Bao has this ult. Don't want to allow an execute to come through.
Evil Genius is trying to pivot away.
Okay, they go for their 4-person push again. But it's been so much nicer because they at least get the info. But the orb as well on top of this, maybe fade or I don't really know.
Very quick rotation in from Cryo, but spotted by the drone. It's 12-8 in fast.
Yeah.
Match point here.
Oh, nice
bro, nice, man. They distracted so heavy over towards B. They walled up, dashed towards the right, got hit by the trip, and double TP back of sight.
Evil Genius is in full control now.
And that's reminded me of the Supa of last year. So good in these positions, and another fight ready for him.
This was sick. Now, this is a lovely round from them. Big distraction over towards B. Yeah, you would hate to lose it after doing all that, right?
A little bit dangerous.
You would really hate to lose it.
For Timotino. Still, though, so little time, and now with Nanos being chucked onto the spike, this round should be a wrap. Needs the half stick.
Close, though.
Will not find it.
100 Thieves are struggling to deal with this Viper wall in A lobby. They feel the need to commit so many resources to fight into that space that the rest of the map has been weak. And because Cryo as a Sentinel has low information, doesn't have a second piece of utility.
Funny situation, mate. I got no idea. I need Prius to give me a tab right here.
Work aggressively through Garage. And open the entire map like a
can.
can.
Nice.
So, another game point. 400 Thieves. Austin actually only with a stinger. Has always been catching the short end of these buys, whether it's a Judge or a SMG. This time the rest of Evil Geniuses close behind.
Like, where's this lineup again?
You have some ultimates to work with, and nice little lineup
that
there.
one looks good.
He's going to push Asuna away. The rest of 100 Thieves have moved in pretty quickly, though. So I like this calling out from Evil Geniuses, just pump the brakes.
A better setup, though, for 100 Thieves. A re-clear in Garage. Two players posted forward, down A short, but they lack information towards long. That'll prime rotates to come back in. 100 Thieves.
What did I miss? How did they jump pre-clear? Did this guy hear something? I missed something.
And it is a good read.
Either way, they got info over towards C in terms of this free pass and stack. This should be the end.
A few more seconds and maybe 100 Thieves could overthink it, but now some noise
and
is
they got
made.
a lot of people here ready for the killjoy ult to go down. 36 seconds on this.
Give up the play.
Do they expect this guy close?
Still Timotino in the corner. Oh my word, he
Actual pre-fire, by the way.
With less than 30 seconds on the clock. 100 Thieves are holding their ground, fighting in. Cryo advances and has a corner in long. 2 players tuck away.
Mate, you certainly a Sova ult in that corner.
To deal with them.
You don't Sova ult that corner?
There's so little time left. EG have 10 seconds and need these fights. Bora still alive. As the spike goes down, 100 Thieves approaching on every angle. Only 2 alive for Evil Geniuses. Supa stepping forward. Caught up between these smokes. The first is his. Tucks into hell as the drop comes down. A 1-on-2. Bow. It is. What else is there?
Calm, bro. It's close 6 HP, but it's still calm.
Huge Red Bull clutch for
A little sidestep during the duel is nice.
Start to this game alongside EG, but now comes online. Dropped a 30 bomb in their last series, and stepping up here again. He makes such
he did great impact on this round. I mean, his pre-fire and short is just...
Isolates the duels in the 1v2.
I'm activated now, buddy!
Potter knows that's what they needed.
This is
Keeps EG in this game. And with 100 Thieves reset to another eco.
Getting activated, yeah.
The second time out
Mama Benji Fishy, hello mate, how we done?
Have 2 chances to come up with 1 answer on this defensive side. So while they don't have the buy on this next round, I want to ask, when
the pros hate the serve all of a sudden now? Nah, it just stacks.
To replicate that success?
Just stacks.
Yeah, I do like the rounds.
What do you think of the Harbor buff? I think Harbor's really good right now with the buff.
But what I'm still
You'll definitely
see
see teams use it.
Rounds where they're being willing to re-aggress further in the mid-round. I don't know how much they figured it out yet, but most of these rounds...
You think he needs more util still? Nah, I think it's okay. 30 seconds recharge, 20 seconds smoke is... When everyone else has to wait so much longer. The ult's pretty good. I think the main thing is big AoE info on a controller. In a meta where it's hard to get info, I think that's the winner. I think that's the big change, personally.
Playing a little bit deeper. So 100 Thieves do have more room to work with, if they so please. Wondering what the idea is now for 100 Thieves. 3 players down long trying to farm an orb, and that's big.
He's just
Bang, if he gets that orb, that would have been the ultimate online for the final round of regulation. Potentially major implications for the rest of this one off of just that spam kill. Good night.
Nice cleanup for EG. Staying steady on this anti-eco and ensuring that the fate of this game
I'm impressed they got here.
In the last round.
And they're thinking ahead as well. Viper ult with the plant, making sure they get the orb as well. Get all the ults. Yeah, just calling him over. Took a little bit.
Do anticipate he is going to try and end up dying to someone here.
He was trying to get the orb.
The C orb. Yeah. Gotcha.
Wants to have that evolution for next round.
Either way, you're dying here anyways to get your money, and you unlock that one.
Yeah, it's nice from both of them.
Could have tried to go for a spike death, I suppose. Not like EG are going to have any chances to unlock major ults for the final round. They've already got their 3.
This game has been so interesting. Both teams have struggled
very,
to
very
solve
nice.
the exact
3
same problem.
ults.
How do we deal with the Viper
3
wall
ults
on a lobby? It's been such a problem for defenders. Struggling to have information towards that A side of the map, trying aggressive looks, trying to play more passive, and even when they switch
the
it up,
CX, the classic Sova ult.
But
maybe.
Now, there's one last chance for 100 Thieves to figure it out.
They have Sova ult and Neon ult, right? Oh, mate.
Conditions in this final round. First one, Timotino has gone for the operator. Where is he going to play to get the early picks? Second, Cryo
this
has
is like
evolution.
one of the most underrated
big major
ult
on the other
combos.
side, how can he
It's
use
so,
that
so
to his
good.
advantage?
With the death, Cryo does get his ult though, so they put the Bass Person over towards C. Yeah, and it doesn't really matter. He can just shoot the drone, can't get tagged or anything.
Boosted up in a previous round on C.
EG's in so
That
much money
operator
that he
makes it all
buys
the
the
more
op
difficult.
at the beginning. Ah, he's
But after failing to see
nice
anything
idea though as
initially,
well.
EG regroup towards mid, and now we have the map that they've barely touched this attack half.
I think people are going to use Harbor for sure.
Valora playing all
I have
the
no
way
doubt.
back in Gong as well. So Evil Geniuses,
I got the
a
spike.
lot of space to slip up into.
But for most of this game, 100 Thieves have needed resources for A. Now just one Neon with an op.
100 Thieves just cleared down C long. And I think they've got to be ready. Heavy presence in mid. As EG test garage, pull out a paranoia, no kills to come down yet.
The
And now
classic
the
B
this is where
with a
EG are
Viper
gonna
ult.
gamble everything.
If they get the
Just
plant and they
take
get the
you
Viper ult down,
That's another.
can they
And
get the
3 on
plant?
5. Heroes are needed. Bao could be that guy for EG.
Big Joe.
He's still
Oh, I
stuck here,
didn't get
but it
him.
falls to Calm. The spike down, 25 seconds left. OT a far cry away. It
Rough,
won't be
man.
there.
It's a rough one for
100
EG.
Thieves take
Just that
map
bit of
one.
belief again.
Pretend to have to a
This is such a nice,
13-10
it's such a
win for
nice
100
win
Thieves.
for 100 Thieves.
EG
They
were
get
so
so
close
much
to
for
pulling that
this.
one
They
off.
can learn so much from
But
this. They'd
snuffed
really,
out at
really
the
benefit from a
very last
Giant
second.
X forward watch.
Such an interesting game across the board. Neither of these teams managing